Hey guys, welcome to Vlogtober Day 1. So today I'm giving y'all the inside scoop. Okay, I'm giving y'all the tea about me. Okay, we're doing a me tag, just introducing myself to my channel, my new subbies, my new viewers, just giving us an idea of what my channel is going to be about, a little bit about myself, what you can expect from this channel. So let's just get into the video. So I'm just gonna go through a list of questions that my best friend actually prepared for me. First, I'm gonna just go through like the normal, what's my name, how old I am, where I'm from, where I live, things like that. And then we'll dive into the more interesting questions, I guess. For starters, I'm Tori. Everyone calls me Tor, which is why my channel is Tors. 25. I'm 25 and I live in the city of Boston. I live a little bit outside of the city, but you know, whatever. Born in Kingston, Jamaica. I'm an island girl, an island baddie, and I am trying to be a content creator. We're trying to do content creating. Like I'm in my content creating bag, my content creating era. You know, trying to be that girl or whatever. Initially, when I first got into like YouTube or wanting to do YouTube, I wanted to do like the makeup, the beauty, the fashion, stuff like that. But then I kind of grew out of that. And then I wanted to do like hair videos, and then I wanted to do travel videos. So to kind of avoid being locked into one category, I just decided to give you guys a little bit of everything. So you're gonna get the fashion, the makeup, the travel, the everyday lifestyle, you name it, you got it, okay? I just figured that would be easier than to try to box myself into a specific category. Then I won't be stuck trying to film a certain type of video. What's that? Certain type of content, you know? And it's like I enjoy doing it all, so why not? So I'm gonna go through a list of some questions that I have written down from my bestie. You got the people in my tea, in my business. Alright, so the first question is pretty easy. What made you start YouTube and why it took you so long? Not her throwing shade at me why it took so long, girl. So I started YouTube because my initial reasoning for starting YouTube was about 10 years ago, I kind of came across like the content with doing makeup and makeup videos and stuff like that, and I really got into it. I bought all the little makeup stuff. My mom actually took me to my first makeup class around that time. My mom actually took me to my first makeup class around that time to try to help with my, like, you know, my skills and stuff like that. Shout out to having a supportive mother, okay? She took me to my first makeup class and I loved it, and I was just always into makeup. I was doing my sister's makeup, my cousin's makeup, my auntie's makeup. I was doing everybody's makeup just to get some like experience. And then hair, I started getting into hair, and then I'm like, maybe I can do both, you know, makeup and hair. And then I kind of lost the passion for that as time went by, and then I got introduced to traveling, and then I wanted to be a travel vlogger so bad. Oh my god, I wanted to be a travel girly so bad. But then it was not realistic for me in that particular time of my life to just do travel content, which I mentioned is why I kind of incorporated everything else. But watching the girlies on YouTube like do what they love and what they're passionate about as their full-time job just made my heart smile. Like, I just feel like personally this is what I love to do. Like what better way to do it? I've seen so many people not only become successful but be happy with what they do from doing social media. Having a full-time job is cool, but I just personally can't see myself sitting at a desk every single day for the rest of my life. It's like, now you get the freedom to not only travel as much as you want to and get paid for it, but just like do what you love, girl. I'm trying to do what I love. I'm trying to wake up every day and be like, okay, you know, I got a trip this week, we're gonna vlog it, we're gonna do all these good things, and you know, just like being my own boss, really. In terms of why it took me so long to start, honestly, I get in my head so much about who is gonna support me, who's not gonna support me, who's gonna talk about me, or who's gonna, you know, look at me funny, or whatever the case is. I've definitely psyched myself out when it comes to actually posting the video, because vlogging is not a problem. Like, I've recorded the same me tag 2,500 times. I've bought every single piece of equipment for YouTube. Every single piece of equipment you can think of, I have it. I bought all the equipment. I've actually vlogged plenty of times in public. It's just a matter of posting the video so everyone can see. And it's just like, I don't know why that is just so nerve-wracking to me. Like, it gives me anxiety just thinking about it, but here we are. What it is I don't come from a very supportive city. A lot of my support comes from people I've met while traveling, or, you know, family, obviously, close friends, and people from other cities that don't even know me, really. That's where a lot of support comes from, not directly. Well, for me personally, I don't know about anyone else in my city, but for me personally, I don't get support from the people in my city. So mentality wise, I'm like, okay, how do I expect people outside of my city to support me if people in my city aren't even supporting me? But once I got out of that, and I just like, you know, it is what it is. They either gonna like the video, run it up, or they not. I'm over it, you know. There's way many people across the world, I mean, who fully 100% support me and pushed me to do this now. So it's like, I think I'm so nervous as hell. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm so nervous as hell, and I'm praying this actual video goes up. I'm praying she goes up, okay? Still very nervous, but here we are. Let's get into the next question, babe. Okay. How do you afford to travel so much? I work. Like, I get this question all the time, and it's so funny. I get this question so much. How do I afford to travel so much? How do I afford to go to these amazing places? I work. I work mad hard. I work as much overtime as my job will offer me. I work 2 jobs sometimes. I give up weekends. I give up extra time to do whatever I want to do to work so I can afford the things that I am passionate about. I hear a lot of rumors that, like, let's nip this in the bud. Let's nip. All right, y'all. So my camera just died, and I went to go get me a little drinky drink. But like I was saying, let's nip this in the bud right now. I get a lot of comments, or like a lot of rumors that, like, I got a sugar daddy or my man pays for everything. No, babe, no. I work so hard, and I think it's one of the most annoying things when I'm like out of breath. I'm out of breath. I think it's one of the most annoying things when you work so hard and you go so hard for yourself, and then you give a man the credit for what I'm doing. Are you kidding me? Please. No, I work very hard. I work 2 jobs if needed. I actually quit my 2nd job today because I felt like I had no time for myself to do what I wanted to do. And in order for me to be able to be consistent and not be so, sorry, the cars are going by, to be consistent and not be so tired all the time, and prioritize my YouTube channel and my content creating, I had to quit one of my jobs. But yeah, I work hard, girl. Like, I work mad hard. Like, please. I work mad hard. But yeah, I'm able to do that because I work very hard, and a lot of the times I have to sacrifice going out because I'm working, or you know, doing other things because I'm working to afford the lifestyle that I want to live. Also, I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all, I'm not very much into like materialistic things. For example, I know one of my closest friends, she love a good sneaker. Like, she love her a good sneaker. She love a good bag, she love a good sneaker. That's what she's into. I am not really into like the designer and the shoes, and I mean, I like my stuff, yes, but I would rather go on vacation. I would, and I don't think that's bad, because I just would rather the experience. Like, some people need the newest sneakers that come out. Girl, I can't even tell you the newest sneakers. I can't name 3 pairs of Jordans right now, like 3 different models or types or whatever the hell. Like, I can't. Like, you know, I think I do like a good, you know, a nice little designer piece, or like a nice little, you know, I do spoil myself sometimes. But in terms of, okay, here is, I have this amount of money, I can either and be able to save, let me put that in there, and be able to save. I have this amount of money, this is going into my savings, this is what I have left. I can either buy a bag, or I can take this dope ass trip. I'm going on vacation every single time I'm going on vacation. And it's like, not to judge the people who, you like what you like, you know. If you're into the bags and you work hard, get yourself a nice little bag, girl. Get yourself those shoes or that car or whatever you want to get yourself. But I'm gonna go with a vacation, a trip, every single time. Every single time I'm gonna go on vacation. So it's kind of like prioritizing the things that you're passionate about and the things that you want, and that's it. And working hard. Anybody can go on vacation. Anybody can take a trip. I afford it. I work hard. I prioritize the things that I want, and I get it. Period. All right, so what or who inspired your travel lifestyle? Who inspired my travel lifestyle? So growing up, I always had like really big dreams for myself. I don't like it doesn't matter how depressed I was or how like hopeless I felt. I always had big dreams for myself. I always knew I wanted to do something extremely extravagant and great. My mom traveled a lot. My sister traveled a lot. But the person who really kind of like gave me that push, or that like that taste of like a good travel, I have this friend, her name is Raven. Raven is like, she's amazing. She travels, she has a business, she's a business owner, she does everything. And I remember in 2018 I went on my first like big girl trip with her. Like, we went to St. Thomas, and it was amazing. It was amazing. Before that, I've always had thoughts about traveling and wanting to travel and stuff like that, and I would go back and forth to Jamaica, because obviously that's where I'm from. But Jamaica's like home to me. Jamaica is not really a vacation, it's more like visiting home. But I got a taste of traveling. I went to St. Thomas for her I forgot what birthday it was, but we had a time, babe. We had a ball. And then a year later, she planned this amazing, iconic trip. We did 3 cities in Thailand, and then we went to Dubai. And that's before the girlies was really going to Thailand, babe. That's before Thailand was like a very popular travel spot. I'm sure it was popular before, but not like how it is now. She planned that dope ass trip, and I'm telling you, that was it for me. Like, St. Thomas did it for me, but that really set the tone for the rest of my life. I fell in love with the traveling. After that, I went crazy. And that's when I knew, like, okay, I gotta work mad hard because I gotta do this again and again and again and again and again and again and again. That's what did it for me. She like fed that hunger in me, and I just went crazy after that. I'm telling you, honestly, I don't think if I went on that trip with her, I don't think I would have been to so many places as I've been now. And but she's always been very supportive, very like still inspiring till this day. So that's who really like did the whole like inspired me to travel thing for me. Shout out to Raven. Shout out to my nigga Gucci. Shout out to Raven for being an inspiration and just a phenomenal role model till this day. And we're gonna go to the next question. My channel, I just want to be consistent. I just want consistency for the next year. I would love to do content creating full time. Like this time next year, I would love to be in it full time. But to like, we always have to, I feel like I always have to be real with myself, because then I overshoot and then I get disappointed. So for the next year, I just want to be consistent. I just want consistency. I just want to be fearless and just not care what everybody else thinks and not care what everybody else is going to think or whatever the case is. I want to be like just so free with my content that I'm just excited to post, not nervous. Like I'm ready for the nerves to go and to just, you know, be consistent. I want to be consistent. I want to be just like a regular thing. I want you guys to engage with me more, to see kind of my life and stuff like that. Yeah, I just want consistency. That's it. Consistency. I feel like everything else will come once you're consistent. So my goal for the next year is just consistency in this right here. Just consistent. Do you stop going out and do you miss it? Why did I stop going out? If you know me, you know I was outside. Yeah, I was outside real bad. I was outside real bad. Nothing happened to where I stopped going out or like stopped doing anything. I just kind of, I feel like as I got older and as I had different priorities, it kind of died out for me. It wasn't like a thing or a significant like thing that happened. I just kind of stopped. I kind of fell off. And then this was like probably, I stopped going out probably like end of 2020, middle of 2020 is when I really stopped going out. And I'd go out here and there after that, but really I stopped going out in 2020. I got baptized, and nobody knows, I don't think anybody really knows this. Or like if you're really close to me, then you know. Got baptized August 27th of this year. And a lot of people ask me like, you don't feel like you're missing out, whatever the case is. And it's like, I feel like God put me in a predicament to experience that lifestyle so that when I got here, I wasn't missing anything. Like I wasn't in need of going out, or I'm not looking at other people like, damn, like, you know, I'm not outside. I can genuinely say I'm very content with not going out anymore. I feel like I got older, and as you get older, you kind of hang up the partying like flag. Like I hang up my jersey, whatever type. You know, we was outside, we was young, and we was turned. We was young and we was real turned. But I'm still turned now. I'm just a Christian. I'm still turned now. I'm just a Christian. I'm just a turned up Christian. Okay, like we still outside, but we outside for God, period. But no, I don't miss going out. And there wasn't a thing that was like, okay, I didn't go out, I didn't stop going out specifically because I wanted to give my life to Christ. It just kind of stopped happening. It just kind of, I experienced it, it was great, we had a ball, we had a time. But then it was like, okay, you know, you get older, you get a career, you know, kind of mature, you start to get into, and once I started learning myself really, I learned that was really a phase for me. Because now after a while, it was like, ugh, I hated going out. I hated the process. I hated being around that many people. I think I just became such a major introvert, and I think COVID also played a major role in that, where I just became like this major introvert. Like I became so introverted that I get anxiety being around a lot of people. My social battery runs out so freaking quick, it's not even funny. So I was over it after a while. It was just like, you know, it was just like whatever. I used to go out and I would be in a corner on my phone, like like texting or like scrolling through apps like TikTok, Snapchat, like just not having a good time. Or I just be so annoyed that I'm there because I'm so tired and I just want to go home. So like it defeated the purpose. Now, girl, I am grandma and I love it. Okay, I love being at home. I love being snuggled up, watching my little Netflix shows, taking my little trips, going out to my little restaurants, going out on my little, you know, fun plans or dates or whatever the case is. Yeah, we still have a time. Like I just realized that's just really what I'm into. Like that boring life that you guys be saying, whatever. Really into it, on it real bad. I'm on it, like real bad. No, and I'm gonna do one last question, and then I'm gonna wrap up the video. I'm gonna actually do two other questions. So someone asked, am I gonna like branch off of YouTube eventually? And my answer to that is yes. That's the goal, is to branch off to multiple platforms. I think some of the platforms that are easier is like TikTok and stuff like that. I'm really trying to get into the TikTok thing because I don't know, I feel like YouTube is just more for me. Trying to get into the TikTok thing, like I mentioned. We'll see how that goes. Instagram, trying to be an Instagram girly. Like I'm gonna try to get there. The goal is to branch off to other platforms and, you know, eventually branch off to other things and stuff like that. So that is definitely the goal. And the last question is, are you still nervous? Hell yeah. Absolutely am nervous. Absolutely am nervous. I'm probably gonna watch this video 2,500 million times before I post it. I'm trying to post it tonight. I'm really trying to post it tonight so I can just, like, you know, get them out, bang them out one by one. But I am absolutely still nervous. I don't think I'm as nervous. I'm more excited to start my journey now, because like I mentioned, I've been trying to do this for 10 years. So imagine putting off something that you are passionate about, that you wanted to do for 10 years because you are scared of what other people think. Like, not you being a wimp, girl. Like, yeah, no. So I think now is my time, and I am very nervous. I hope that this is, you know, a good thing for me. This becomes a good thing for me. Like I mentioned, we're gonna be consistent. We're not gonna get discouraged no matter what the outcome is. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going. But yeah, I'm definitely 100% nervous. And if I had any advice for anyone who is even thinking about doing YouTube or starting a YouTube channel, whatever the case is, or doing content, like, period, I would honestly say just go for it. It doesn't matter what equipment you have. It doesn't matter what your topic is. It doesn't matter what you want to do. I say just go for it. Because honestly, had I started 10 years ago or 5 years ago or even a year ago, I'd be way past this hump of, oh my God, you know, I gotta post a video. Like, the nerves would have been long gone. And on top of that, I'd probably be way farther in my career than I am now. So, and I always have those thoughts like, damn, I could have been this, or I could have this, or if I did this, it would have been this, or had I done this, this would have been different. So honestly, just go for it. Go for it. What's the worst that can happen? People don't like it. Like, and the more you post, I'm sure somebody's gonna like it. So, especially when you have that many supporters, I think in my head, it's like, damn, I'm worried about the wrong people supporting me. When in reality, I have a ton of people who would love and who are urging me to do this. My friends send me memes all the time, like when you have that one friend who can be a content creator and get y'all out the hood, but she just don't want to post. Like, girl, bye. Not you shading me. Not you shading me, girl. Like, every single time they send me that meme, then it's like, okay, girl, I'm gonna do it tomorrow. I'm gonna start next week. But I'm just glad to be here. I'm glad to finally getting the balls to do this. I hope you guys like this video. I hope you guys like, comment, subscribe, share, do the whole 9. And I'm super excited for this journey. I'm super excited to share my life with you guys. I'm super excited to share the content and the travels and everything that I have in store. And I hope you guys are excited to come on this journey with me. I'm so excited.